guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bro Jeremy.
What's good?
Bringing you another weekly recap of this week's Legends. Tonight, Bears cannot join us, but he is here in spirit. Yes. Tonight's episode was called Left Behind. Oh, okay. So it's where we last left off. Yeah. Roll the clip.
Chronos disables the Wave Rider and flees back into the time stream, taking Snart with him. Rip is forced to reset Gideon to undo Chronos' sabotage, leaving him, Stein, and Jax temporarily stranded in the time stream. Meanwhile, 2 years pass for Ray, Sarah, and Kendra, who have moved to Hub City. After his time beacon fails to work, Sarah decides to leave and wishes Kendra and Ray good luck. Ray and Kendra build a life together, with Ray being a professor and Kendra a librarian. Sarah rejoins the League of Assassins, and she moves up quickly in the League, impressing Roz, who tells his daughter Talia that she can learn a lot from Sarah. Rip and the rest of the team arrive in 1960 and get Ray and Kendra after tracing Ray's time beacon, which they thought to be broken. They travel to Nanda Parbat to rescue Sarah, but she is fully committed to Ra's al Ghul's mission and turns the team over to him as trespassers to be executed. What the hell? Rip invokes a trial by combat ritual to save the team, with Kendra and Sarah named as the champions to fight. Elsewhere, Chronos reveals himself to Snart as Mick Rory, having been found by the Time Masters and trained to be their bounty hunter. Kendra is able to get through to Sarah just as Chronos arrives. Roz frees the team, who successfully stop Chronos. Before they can kill him, Snart appears, having escaped his captivity by freezing his hand, then breaking it off, and the team discovers Chronos' real identity. Roz releases Sarah, who tells him about the daughter he will have one day, Nissa, and to tell her to stay away from Lian Yu. Imprisoning him on the Wave Rider, the team decides to try to reform Mick. Rip uses a machine to regenerate Snart's missing hand. With the team back together, they make a course for 2147 Kaznia Conglomerate, hoping to take down Vandal once and for all. Mick Rory is Chronos. The team is back together. Hashtag reform Mick. Booster Gold is coming in the last episode. Jonah Hex, pretty soon too. Superman, Batman, Flash, Crypto. Boom.
One sentence.
That reveal. Chronos is...
Him. It is he. So this
whose name shall not be revealed.
Oh, well, we're gonna reveal the crap out of that. So the episode starts off with basically the whole ending scene of the last one.
Yeah. Chronos is trying to take over.
Yes. And he ends up taking Snart.
Yeah.
And leaving. He knocks out. So we know that there's a reason or a method to his madness, I guess you could say, because he didn't kill anybody. He just scared them, because I'm pretty sure he could have, ended everybody, but he didn't. It's to keep time steady, like to not alter events. So basically, he looks like an executioner, but he's more of a bounty hunter, just to and to make sure that they don't keep altering the timeline. But there's a significance as to why he took Snart.
Sarah?
Oh yeah, Rip and Stein and Jax, they get stuck in like a time limbo and they just keep free falling for like apparently 2 years. It might have been a couple minutes for them, but yeah, it was probably just a couple minutes for everybody except for Sarah, Ray, and Kendra, who are still stuck in 1958, which goes into 1960s, and then Ray, Kendra live like a normal life, and Sarah leaves them to join the League of Assassins, which is kind of crazy because she got trained by them, and then she goes back, already knows everything about the group, and
feels like home.
Exactly. Kendra and Ray are like celebrating their anniversary or something like that, of them being stuck in wherever they are. He decides
Hub City.
Yeah. So before they can destroy the little time thing that he tried to build time beacon.
Yeah.
That Sarah got pissed off that he was wasting his time with. And they're playing house. It actually worked. And the team actually came back. They came back a lot sooner. I thought they're going to come back and save them at the very end. I didn't think that they're going to show up as soon as they did.
Yeah.
And then
they showed up at the middle of a park.
I know. That must have been crazy.
They don't give a damn.
And he's like, okay, yeah, just hop on. And then Ray and Kendra are kind of like, they have like a difference of where they want to lead their life, because Ray was content and Kendra she wanted to be the warrior princess again.
Yeah.
So they're off to find the rest of the team. Now we can reveal who it is Chronos is.
Just kidding. It's Mick Rory.
Yes.
Heatwave. And
what's crazy is that if Jeremy could go back and find a clip, but if not, we'll just link the video.
We said it.
Yes, we did say that it would be crazy. Well, we theorized like, oh, that would be crazy if the Time Masters found him.
Not even that. We're just like, what if Mick Rory
I saw the blog post. I said, what if the Time Masters found him? Yeah, then we said that he is that. So like we actually went way in depth with it. Not just like he just all of a sudden became that. He actually, so he's like a almost an immortal being, because he said that he's been with them for lifetimes training. So that very night had its repercussions of him being the man that was pursuing them the whole entire time. And it makes sense, right? He didn't really try to kill any of them. He was scaring them.
Yeah, but going after Snart.
He killed Aldous, which is kind of messed up. But I guess he wasn't as...
But that was unintentional.
Yeah. If you think about it, Rory's not doing a bad thing. He's just doing... He actually has a purpose.
Vengeance, like you said.
Yeah. But he has like a purpose. Like, yeah, other than vengeance, I think like him keeping the timeline intact is pretty honorable. But other than the vengeance part, it's like, it's actually not that bad of a job. It's better than being a killer.
Yeah.
Watching the world burn.
I just love when Mick's like, and you thought I was the stupid one.
I know. You thought you would have figured it out by now.
Yeah.
You could just see like how hurt Snart was.
Yeah.
He's just like, should have iced you.
I know, dude.
No, but he knocked him out 3 times that episode. This is funny. He is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
He is a little stupid because he fell for that like how many times?
Well, like you said, he's been alive for many years, so he's learned over those hundreds of years.
And they mentioned a vanishing point, which we'll probably see.
Yeah.
But
what is that? Is that
that's just where all Time Masters? That's where all of them go to kind of like learn about. Basically. I guess that's where they keep them, like how they keep their immortality. It's weird. It's like it's a place where time doesn't exist.
So sort of like the limbo.
Yes, exactly. Time limbo.
So like the Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what vanishing point is, but for Time Masters. You know what's crazy? Yes, but you know what's crazy?
What?
Chronos is an arch enemy of Ray Palmer. And they were butting heads the whole entire time. That's crazy. It's like full circle. Well, he,
with the exception of him helping him at the
every so often, they would, help each other because it's like honor. But other than that, they're like butting heads. So getting back to the team, they decide to go after Sarah, who is in Nanda Parbat, who goes under the name Talia something. And Talia al Ghul, we saw the young Talia al Ghul, who's still alive. I'm not sure if we ever saw her in Arrow because we started these reviews in season 3, and that's pretty much where we picked up. And I just started watching it over again on Netflix, but that's beside the point. Nissa's not alive yet, obviously, because this is 50 years before everything happened, and she's become a pretty badass assassin. That little break-in or infiltration plan didn't work out at all because they all got...
Rip's just like, hey Sarah, I'm here to help you. And she's like,
intruders,
raise our goal.
They're put up for execution. That's messed up. Like, just lock them up and ask them what they're doing. I get it. You're crazy.
Well,
he crazy.
They did, and then they set him up for execution.
What did Ray say? He's like, Nanda, I can't believe I'm back here Parbat. And then they had that whole thing where like him and Kendra were like arguing, and then it's like, could you give us a moment? And everyone's just like, okay, but we're all like in the same vicinity. And then Jax
how
is like,
that possible?
And then Stein's playing marriage counselor. And Jack's like, oh, everybody here wishes that you guys would say all this stuff in private.
Yeah.
And then Rip has the idea. He's like, you know what? There's like a lot. That's what's good about him. Like, he actually surprised me as a character. When we started these talks, Bears had a good point where he's kind of like the standard. We've seen the type of character before, like a time traveling dude that goes back in time to change his past to save loved ones. That's been done a lot, right?
Yes.
But the thing is, it's different with him a little bit because he actually has knowledge to get to get the whole team out of situations. So he found a loophole in the league rules, which allowed them to do a trial by combat, which is what Oliver did.
Yeah. You know what's better than being a legend of tomorrow? Knowledge.
Nothing. So yeah, he challenges. Well, he thought that he would be challenging Raish, but there's another loophole where Raish can choose whoever the hell he wants to fight the battle for him. So obviously he chooses
Sarah.
Yeah, because I think she could have killed everybody in that place, honestly.
Yeah.
Except for Mick, the souped up Mick at least.
He's kind of messed up, Raish, but he's also, like you're saying, honorable.
Yeah. I think that's a lot of the villains on these shows, except for maybe
Merlin.
Yeah, he's the only dickhead because
he's honorable in a sense, but then there's that.
It's so wrong. It's morphed. It's like the honor for him is like
he sees it differently.
Yeah, he's like, as long as he's alive, and controlling the league, then things will happen around the world.
Exactly.
But doesn't.
I'm still gonna kill your son.
Yeah. Rip decides to have Kendra battle. Sarah, and they were actually going out pretty. Like they're actually both doing pretty well.
Yeah. I like the matchup because Sarah did teach her. And then weapon skills.
Yeah.
Is quite evenly matched.
Yeah.
Even though she hasn't fought in a while. She hasn't fought in 2 years, right? Because Kendra lived a normal life, and then Sarah's been training, so.
Even with the superpowers, she still got outmatched in the end.
Yeah. Did she get sliced?
Yeah, she got stabbed. And then it ends up being a draw because
she's like, this isn't you.
Yeah.
Sarah.
You're the white canary.
Yeah.
And right during this time, okay, so yeah, before that, back to the ship, back to whatever Chronos' ship is. Him and Snart are talking and stuff, and talking about how he didn't kill him and how he should have because he went crazy and was eating rats. and that the Time Masters found him, and then like we mentioned, he was training at the Vanishing Point, and he was alive for a long time, and then he just became this like killing machine. Well, he had a bigger sense of purpose after that. And then he threatens to kill Lisa, Snart's sister. Yeah, Golden Glider. Yeah. And she's like, you know what I can do? I can kill her over and over and over and over again. I was like, oh damn, this guy's like, he's crazy.
He's ruthless.
Yeah. It sucks because Snart tried to do the right thing, which was not to kill him and give him a chance, but
that's the consequence.
What he should have done was what they did at the end, but we'll mention that later. So yeah, before he can do his plan to kill Snart's sister in front of him over and over, he traces that's what I'm saying. Greater sense of purpose. He has to put aside the vengeance thing.
Yeah.
So that he can do his job.
His computer. Yeah. Whatever his name is.
What was his name?
It's not Gideon.
No.
It was something else. Said
Ethan. Oh, we'll call him Ethan.
Okay, sure. Yeah. The Legends of Tomorrow are here in 1960.
Yeah.
At 9 o'clock bed. He's
like,
okay, I gotta go.
So yeah, he goes and pursues them, and he attacks at the right moment.
I'm packing the heat.
And he makes short work of like pretty much everybody there
for a moment.
I'm talking about the League.
Oh, the assassins. Yeah, he's
just pew, pew, pew. He's just like overpowered. Like he's just smacking everybody all over the place. He didn't really need the gun. And then everybody battles him. Sarah battles him, and then they do the whole like, what do you call it? Like the combo. It's like.
Yeah.
And then Ray Palmer ended it. He went pop.
Yeah.
That was sick.
He got knocked down, yo.
Yeah, he did. But he can eat it.
Yeah.
He really can.
But he couldn't eat Sarah's last hit.
Yeah.
Which knocked him the F out. Yeah, that's where he was revealed to the team.
Yes. After that epic part. Before they can kill him, Snart, who was left on the ship, froze his hand.
Yeah.
Broke it off so that now this is for you bears, but what's the cuz story moment there? I felt like that could have went way different. I felt like he could have like maneuvered it and then got it to his hand. And then shot the metal.
Yeah,
instead.
That was cuz story, but
because he was able to how did he pull the trigger with a boot? But yeah, he could have just went like this, maneuvered it, grabbed it, and then shot the metal bar.
Yeah, maybe it was like quick thinking, and he didn't think that he would have had enough time to get out.
True.
So.
But yes.
Sorry, that scene reminded me of Scary Movie 4 with Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah.
And Shaq.
Wrong foot.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. He froze off the wrong hand.
Yeah.
Like the opposite hand. He's like, oh shiz.
That's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
But he made it just in time. Being realistic, I think if I had been on that ship, I wouldn't even know how to get out the door, even after I finished doing that. And you're like, what? How do I get off of here?
Yeah.
Before they go back to the ship, Ra's al Ghul decides to let Sarah go because she realizes that she's so conflicted because she has the means to kill, but she won't kill, and that's not what an assassin needs to be able to just do the job. That's their role. They need to kill.
Yeah, and that's where the honor comes in.
Yes.
He's like, I don't disown you, but I'm just gonna let you free.
Yeah. I think that was more like, I think you could kill me, so I'm gonna let you go. And finally, she's just like a bird. So they get back to the ship. They decide to #reform Rory.
Oh, I like that.
They decide to not give up on him because they said that if the Time Masters were able to do that to him, imagine what they could do for him. See, this is like so weird with time. That Chronos that's been chasing them the whole time was him. The him that was left is him now.
Yes.
But I'm saying, do you get how that's confusing?
Yeah, time is trippy. That's why if you think about it too much, it's like it's super confusing.
So Snart is literally like making moves, but it just... I mean, it wasn't the wrong one because now they have Time Master knowledge other than Rip there.
Yeah.
It's just all a matter of like honing it.
Yeah.
But he could actually be like an asset to the team now.
Yeah.
If he decides to go the straight route.
Well, like they said, two of them have died. They've seen a lot of miracles. Freaking Ray Palmer's the Atom, so anything can happen.
That's true.
They could convince him, I think, after a while.
They put him in a pretty nifty... See, that's what I was talking about now, since we were there. They should have just locked him up in there.
Yeah. That was, I think, the team's decision, but it was Snart's final say because he said that, oh, this is my friend. I have to deal with this. But yeah.
Because Rip was like... He said that the episode when they're about to do that to him, he said, oh, it's not built for... long-term confinement. But what are they gonna do right now? They're gonna confine him for long-term.
Yeah, until he changes. Yeah.
So that could have all been avoided if they just had rigged that better.
Yeah.
And I love how Snart was like, he kind of like shut everybody up because like, oh, you didn't tell us like you let him live, right? But it's like, yeah, but it's not like you people would have believed me, right? It's like you guys thought I killed him, so I didn't really have to convince you.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sucks. Like he's putting himself kind of down, like he's bringing himself down low because he figured everybody else thought that bad, but everybody felt bad.
Yeah,
they're like, so that's how he feels every time he's on the ship. He thinks that everybody thinks he's a killer, cold-hearted killer, but he's not. He's a good guy.
He is. My question is, right? Do you think Mick will be or can be a villain for next season?
He'll probably be the guy that will like try to not like kill them, but maybe direct them off the course so that they don't change more. Because that's his job now. That's how important he is. Yeah. And then Snart he'll finally have closure if he does do that. Like, he'll finally be able to let his friend go and know that he's not actually doing that bad. Because he's really not doing anything that bad. It's when you look at it from another perspective, what Rip is doing is kind of selfish in a way, because he's changing the timeline, taking these people out of there to save his family. Exactly. From one perspective, you can say what he's doing is honorable because he's trying to save his family, but again, he's totally changing other people's lives. It's not just the 8 of them that were on that ship.
Yeah.
It's everybody around the world, because everybody affects everybody. So
and everything affects everything.
Yeah, maybe he's just gonna be the guy that's always gonna be there to stop them. Yeah. So in a way, he's kind of the hero. They're kind of the rat pack that he has to tame. That's really warped and backwards, and I think that's where it ends.
Yeah.
They just decide to help him, and they go to, or they set a course for 2147 or 6 or something.
Yeah.
To the something conglomerate.
Kosnia
conglomerate. And so that's.
We forgot to say that Rip had a thing in the medical bay where it could regenerate body structure.
Okay, so it can regenerate limbs but not organs. Did you catch any Easter eggs?
I did. Hub City.
I think the question is from there.
Yes. The question as in the DC character.
Yes.
Roy Harper is there.
Yes, he is. Ted Cord, that's the first Blue Beetle. Netflix was mentioned.
Yes. Sarah and Kendra are playing the game of life.
Ah, yes.
How ironic.
I love that game. I also love the cereal.
Yeah, I do too. But how ironic. Their lives are so messed up, and then that's the only sense of normalcy they have.
That's what I hated. That's the one thing I hated.
What?
She still brought up the barista thing.
Oh, she did?
I made more as a barista. One of his students was Bill Gates' father.
Yes.
That was freaking...
He's like, wait.
That's crazy.
You're Bill Gates? And he's like,
I like the sound of that.
Yeah,
Bill?
Yeah.
I thought Time Beacon was like significant. It was significant in the sense that it got them to be...
to communicate.
Yes.
That's all I got for...
Yeah, I think that's all I got too. Hub City, Time Beacon, Netflix, Bill Gates and Shadow Record, which was the thing that the ledger of all the assassins that have come through. I think that's it for Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Preview next week.
It's all out war.
Yeah. So he's putting together. He's like literally Hitler, Vandal.
Yeah.
He was putting like a team of like little kids. They look like Nazis.
Yeah.
They had red bands and everything, and one of the kids was bald. So I think there's like a significance to that kid that he was like kind of like, what do you call that? Like mentoring. You saw that kid, the bald one?
The bald.
Like it kept focusing on the kid.
Isn't that his son or no? That's just
Vandals?
No,
I don't know. I think
that's not Jonah.
No.
Oh.
And yeah, so the team decides to take on him in the future. Why can't they just go back all the way to when he was a baby, if he was ever a baby? Booster Gold is slated to appear, and they casted him, and he is Patrick J. Adams. Yeah, Patrick J. Adams from the show Suits. What do you think? I mean, we ask this question every single week when we do these talks. Do you think that they're gonna stop Savage at the end of the season? No. Probably not, right?
Probably not.
You said Ray was gonna grow giant at some point.
Yes, there's a sizzle where it shows, like, it recaps what's going to happen in the next few episodes. So there's Jonah Hex, and then he
ugly.
Yeah. And then he turns big Adam.
That's sweet. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And that's probably the one where Barry shows up.
Oh.
Because remember Barry, Arrow, and all of them were fighting in like a warehouse thing.
Yeah, and then a giant foot just steps through.
And then Adam just like, Brrr.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy. Yo, that's gonna be some big thing to see on TV. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, like, the event will be huge.
The foot will be huge.
Just think about it. That's the scope, the magnitude of that.
Yeah.
Any other theories of what's to come?
No, I'm just gonna watch and wait and see.
Bears, I know you might have said this at the beginning of the talk, but what do you think about this episode?
Oh my god, it's so good. You see it? Fire! Okay, the next episode, man, like, it can't get here soon enough. Whoa.
Yeah, I think, do we agree?
Yes.
Yes. So what do you guys rate this episode?
I will give this, hey Mick, rock out with your hawk out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I don't know what to do with this one. Oh, I give this 10 time beacons out of 10. What do you give this one, Bears? I give this one That's so bad. The accent I just did. Yeah, so this one was a solid episode, yeah?
Yes.
Any final thoughts?
Want to see what happens to Mick?
Yes. Hashtag reform Mick.
Hashtag reform Rory.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Reform Rory. Reform Rory. Reform Rory.
Say that 5 times fast.
Rory. Reform Rory. Reform Rory. Reform Rory.
Reform Rory. Reform Rory.
With that being said, you guys go leave it. With that being said, you guys go leave a comment down below what you thought about the episode, and leave a like down there as well if you enjoyed.
Dip dap doobly dap dee dum da. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna use like something.
No, do that. Do that. Or just combine a bunch of this thing.
Yeah.
Over to my channel. Right there, 07. We can do Agents of Shield.
Be sure to check out our movie pilot as well as social links down below in the description. With that being said, be sure to hashtag Reform Rory.
Yes.
With your favorite part of this episode, as well as your theories as to what you guys think is going to happen in the next few episodes. That being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow or next time.
Next week. No, we'll see
maybe
you guys
with Deadpool. Maybe not.
We'll see you
Maybe
guys.
with Jessica Jones. Maybe not.
Jessica Jones. Yeah, you'll see that one next year.
Batman vs Superman. Maybe not.
Well, definitely Deadpool, Daredevil, and Batman v Superman.
Maybe
Soon.
Jessica Jones or maybe not.
Movie Papaya.
Movie Papaya.
Movie Babaya. Oh, I like that one. Movie Babaya.
I've been saying that for like the past 7 or 8
That's
episodes.
funny. Okay, I didn't even hear. You guys are probably pulling that on me. I didn't even know.
No, I've been.